Hello everyone. Today, attention please, attention. So we are the synchronous group for today. So
Assumption that we shouldn't take meat products. Some people have the assumption that we shouldn't take dairy products, but they are like people who completely don't take any meat products. They only take vegetables. They are the herbivores. Okay, so there are many types actually, but then the real one will be they don't eat meat at all, and they don't consume dairy products, and they don't consume egg. Okay, so my first point will be vegetarian diet delivers complete nutrition. So do you guys agree with me? First of all,
no.
huh? No. Why do you say so? Who said no?
We want the chicken.
Sorry, who said? Okay. It is. Okay. I know many of you might say that it's a no, and we are saying it's a yes. Okay. So we will try to prove that it's a yes. Okay. So vegetarian diet delivers complete nutrition. So we are telling that we can meet protein requirements. So why we are telling protein requirements is that because meat products usually they contain a lot of proteins. So to replace that meat products, we are telling that vegetables are capable of replacing the protein that is in the meat. So meat usually they give us non-essential proteins. Okay, essential amino acids. You guys know about essential amino acids, right? We're studying biology. So there are 20 essential amino acids. So the 20 essential amino acids can be delivered by the vegetables alone. But then, however, there are some nutrients or some minerals that cannot be delivered by vegetables, and later I'll be telling about that. So next will be provide necessary vitamins, fats and minerals. So as we know that meat, we are comparing with meat now, meat and being purely vegetarian. So when we are consuming vegetables alone, we always say that okay, we do not get enough fat, we do not get enough vitamins, and we do not get enough minerals. But then, according to the research that they made by United Nations, Food and Agricultural Organization from the United Nations, they told that vegetarian diet is capable of replacing the whole the diet that's taken by meat eaters. So it's capable of replacing the whole diet. That's what we are trying to tell. Okay. Next, IRFAN will be presenting his point on vegetarian diet.
Thank you, Tiriishan. Now let's move on to our second point, which is vegetarian diet helps to build healthy bone. Now, actually, vegetarian diet has gone popular from years to years, and in 2006, an analysis has been made, and it shows that 1.4% of the Americans' population follow the vegetarian diet. So I will share with you our second point, which vegetarian helps to build healthy bone. So in vegetables and fruits, or let's say in the diet of eating vegetables and fruits, we actually balancing the acid-base balance in our body, which if the balance drop, the pH level drop in our body, it will cause bone resorption. Bone resorption is actually a type of, I can say it is type of disease. So it will weaken our bone because the calcium from the bone is released out from the bone to the blood. Okay? By eating more vegetables and fruits, we might eating more soy and tofu products. These two dishes or these two products can help to inhibit the bone resorption that I said earlier. So, Tiriishan, the next point, please.
Okay. Next, then finally, I will be explaining about vegetarian. My justification is vegetarian diet lowers the risk of heart disease. Okay, I'm pretty sure that all of you agree with me, right? Okay, because as we can see, meat eaters, they eat a lot of fat. Okay, meat eaters. Vegetarian people, they don't eat fat. I mean, they don't eat fat, they don't eat meat. Okay, so their supplement of fat is from the vegetable itself. Okay, so vegetarian diet lowers the risk of heart disease. So it said that vegetarians had 24% lower mortality from heart disease than meat eaters. So meat eaters, so as we studied in biology, right, so there's the artery. Our artery got the vessels and stuff like that. So when we have that, meat eaters usually they eat a lot of meat. So they usually have a lot of plugs in the blood vessels. So it leads to the situation, diseases such as hypertension, blood pressure, and stroke. Okay. So the difference between three is that blood pressure, when there's a plug attached to your blood vessel, then there's a low blood flow in that area, so it creates a high blood pressure area. So when there's a prolonged term of blood pressure, that's called hypertension, and stroke happens when the main nerves to our brain is blocked and it delivers very less amount of blood to the brain, where the brain cannot function optimally. So stroke happens at that time. So we prefer vegetarian diet more compared to eating meat, because it expands our lifespan.
So in conclusion, when we say vegetarianism is a healthy lifestyle, as it delivers complete nutrition to our body, helps to build healthy bone, and lower the risk of heart disease. So, as we both of us have presented our points, I hope none of you will take vegetarian as a negative lifestyle, like you say maybe will cause more disease to ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You are a vegan. Are you a vegan?
No, sir.
You're not. Maybe as an experience that you are convincing that others should be a vegan.
I'm more to convincing about vegetarianism.
You are not that vegan. You are not.
Any questions?
Any question?
No question.
Sulaika and Habib Batul. Okay, you have class at 12.
Yes.
Okay. You want to do that now or Thursday? I have class at 12.
Tuesday?
I need to go over the medical